Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. My casual colony just kind of creeping along a little bit. Last video, got through the founder stage, got a perihelion Hubble, is our first Martian-born colonist, and I do have a slight issue with my water right now, mainly because I'm growing soybeans at the moment. I'm actually losing water during the day because we do need water to fill up this rocket, which is going to go back to Earth. And once that's done, we can bring up the 100 electronics to do the launch high-speed comm satellite mission. This one's going to take a bleep load of time. Not swearing because I'm still not a minute into the video. Because we do need to get 100 fuel for that on top of the 30 fuel for the launch. So I've got some of the pieces there. It's going to take a while for all of this to kind of start falling into place and being where it needs to be. Research, working on my automated systems. This is a modded research thing that lets me put in automated metals, rare metals extractors, electronics factories. The automated factories, I can put them outside the domes. They can start making stuff that I need to get up and running. I don't think I'm going to need to do... checking my profile here. 200 metals for 1 underground deposit. I wanted to double check that. So that'll give me $2 billion, which again, I could just do that and order up the 100 electronics for that part. I do also get extractors working at 160 performance. That's going to be the tough one, I think, for Russia. It's always a tough one, I believe, because you have to get good deposits. You have to get, like, a deposit you can, like, grab onto, like this triplet over here or this pair over here. I don't like the swirls here because of the propensity, possibility, likelihood of dust devils forming at that location, so I obviously don't want to be running into that problem. Let's see, how are you doing on fuel? 25. You got a little more metal up here, another 17 metals. Can't do much with that, don't want to do much with that right now. But as long as we're getting some food brought over, we'll be okay. I do have a couple supply pods left. I'm sitting on just over $1 billion bucks. And I do think if I can start getting rare metals sent back to Earth, I do also, I'm low on electronics, I'm aware of this. It's probably why I'm going to go and just stay on the automated systems. It's going to take another day to get done up, and then I'll be able to go ahead and, confirm this here. Automated extractors, 20 metal and 6 machine parts. I've only got 10 machine parts. Okay. How much is the automated machine parts factories? 30 and 10. Okay. So I know I'm not going to have enough because this guy's going to need maintenance, unfortunately. I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to be able to do some of these things. I need a nursery. I shall have it pointing toward the middle of the dome. I'm going to just go ahead and build a nursery because if I do get another Martian born, I want them to move over here so we actually have a space for colonists as they're being born. Obviously, we don't want them to get the homeless penalty going on in here. We're missing stuff. You know, we've got 5 men who want children, 6 women who want children. We have 1 person who doesn't. Fine. You don't have to. Power is at equilibrium right now? Seriously? Wow. Don't know how I pulled that off, but I'll take it.
Sector scanned.
Alright, you are almost fueled up. Once this is fully fueled and sent back, I'll go ahead. Damn, the SETI said it was going to be done sooner than I thought. I'll go ahead and turn off my fuel refinery just to get this water tower filled back up. So the balancing act continues as we go into the 3rd day of this colony. There's a water deposit up here. It's not too terribly far away. I can most likely get something going with that. I'm going to go ahead and move my Explorer over to here. That way, if those sectors stop popping up. Okay, go ahead, do that, turn you off. Water's going to go to... Seriously, red equilibrium on this? Crap! Right, no, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So this makes sense.
Storm approaching.
That's even worse. Okay. Shazbot. I need to get to this in the next 3 days, or my colony's dead. Or down here. Alright. I'm gonna do something bold. Flatten project. Just a little bit too big, that's fine. Okay. So, this is in range of my drone hub, intentionally. I can flatten this area out And then methinks a tunnel would work well here. A tunnel will cost me how much? 80, 20, and 30. Ouch, I don't have 30. Alright, we're in a lot of trouble now. Because my thinking is, if I bring up 25 machine parts, I can build a tunnel and connect that. Or just grab 2 moist vaporators. Just slap a couple moist vaporators in a pod and send it on up. I'd take the pipe out this way to make sure we're not running into any problems. And I think that's actually the play right now. Let's go ahead and order up another supply pod. Oh, wow, that's exactly how many fits in here. Let's get it up here. We're going to go ahead and do like this. Scan. Got an anomaly. Ooh, it's a breakthrough. Hopefully this is a good one. All right, you are fully loaded. Let's bring you on back. Dump it off right there. It's going to be fine. It's going to be a happy little thing. Also with these, this dust storm, we're going to be losing O2 production. Thankfully, I've got this guy here. Hang on. Can't outsource because I don't have the cash for it right now. Again, because I could easily, you know, do the outsource, spend that, but I'm not going to get enough money for the electronics to do this and come back. There's a lot of shuffling around that has to be done to make this work, so bear with me as I try to make this work. I need to go ahead and put another fuel depot.
Milestone achieved.
Boom, 500 for a special project. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Discovered.
Neural empathy, that's good. Okay, when I said it was going to be done pretty quick, I saw 9 souls and thought 9 hours because I'm a dumbass. This is going to be a lot longer. The special mission should have actually been to... That should have been applied to the storage. Courage has layers.
It takes more than bravery to be a pioneer of the Martian.
Courage is finite. So he's going to take double damage from sanity, from disasters. That's bad. Okay. We can do that. We got both these guys coming in meow. And as long as they're not touching, we'll be okay. I'm going to build this. I'm going to slap this other O2 tank down too, because I've got extra O2 being produced. I want to make sure I'm utilizing it best I can. Hygroscopic coating both these guys. I don't have polymer blades. That's totally fine. And we'll demo you for a little bit of metal. We're getting a little bit of extra O2 pumped into the grid now. I've got just over 2 days to fill this guy back up. And I'm actually... Okay. My brain is going in multiple directions. Bear with me as I walk myself through this. Or you through this? I don't know. I need to fill this guy up. So the goal right now is to fill this thing up and make sure that when this dust storm is happening in just under 2 days, I'll still be able to produce... I'll still have enough water for the colony. We are going to get pipe leaks because it's a dust storm. So I'm actually going to install a switch. I've never done this before. Where are you? Pipe valve. I'm actually going to do this here to manually turn off the water if necessary, if there's a leak that develops elsewhere in this, because this water has to be available. That's where my brain's going with this. More metals discovered in Sector E9. So I can just go ahead and turn this off if I don't want O2 or water flowing that way. But I obviously want this water coming this way to fill up this tank best I can in the next day. Makes sense. We still got a lot of waste rock being delivered. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over here for this, but this does also help out in the long term. This is a long-term fix. I can now build out this way. We know there's nothing in these areas where the contours are. So I know I can build out this way relatively safely. This area was a low spot, so I can build out here relatively safely before the deep scanning technology becomes available. In my head, it makes sense. All right, the rocket has returned to Earth. Let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up. Yeah, so this is going to take all the money that I brought up. I'm going to go ahead and add these two as well. When did I get extra funding? I do want to leave $1 billion in reserve. So I'm going to bring up this other rocket. It's not going to arrive before the dust storm. That's fine. This guy has no fuel. This guy is almost full. Again, we're at 3. You're going to need some metal for him. That's totally fine. And of course, we've got this guy also filling up too. I want to make sure that this gets as full as possible. Again, because if we have issues, we'll be okay. I think what I might do once this dust storm actually hits is actually close this pipe valve off. So these are this and these two here, they're the only spots through which we can have any problems. So I'll open this guy up to keep power going a little bit longer and keep this guy from draining too fast during this setup. The wind turbines are absolutely going to be keeping us alive during this dust storm. Totally fine by me. And right now we're just waiting on... We're just waiting for the game to go a little bit further. Yep, we actually had a second kid board, Equinox Houston. We get them a little bit of playtime. Don't have a school set up. A little bit bummed by that. I'm going to shut down that. So now we're just going to be doing wheat every 2 days. Hopefully getting around 17 food. That's full. Cool. Turn you on now. Turn you on overnight also. We'll need to maintenance him. Fine. Scrubbers in this area would be absolutely brilliant once I get that technology. Going to be a while for that, unfortunately. Don't think I want to put another O2 tank down. Sorry, I'm in a water tower. Let's go ahead and put that down here too. I've got extra water. I might as well put it to use. It's not going to fill to a point where I'm going to be able to utilize it during this, but again, if there's any leaks in the system, we'll be okay. So I'll most likely do it during the dust storm. Turn this fuel refinery back off. And then we'll go ahead and turn it back on once the dust storm abates, and we'll start producing fuel. We're going to be critically low on fuel for a while, and I'm kind of okay with it, because I don't... I mean, the rockets, sending them back and forth, obviously to me a good thing, but keeping these colonists alive, even better thing. Fortunately, the 15 machine parts that are coming down, they're not going to be available for me. Turn those off, shut that off.
Sector scanned.
Okay. Okay, oh, we got the Broken Dome event now, too. Okay. We're going to delay repairs, but this is going to burn through my polymers very quickly. Let's check the sectors here and see if there's any polymers kicking around on the ground that I might have missed. Don't think I did. Shoot. Damn. Yeah, Broken Dome is like one of the worst things that could happen right now, because now we're losing O2 faster as a result of this. So this is decreasing, mainly just to keep this going, because the demand on water is 2.6. We have a demand of 2.6. Ouch. Man, we're in trouble. And this is eating all my polymers, too. Alright, so, contingency plan. Let's talk that, because we're going to be looking at that very, very quickly. We've got enough O2 to get us through this storm, I think. Yeah, we have enough for 11 days. We have enough water for 1.5. So once this produces food, soon, 64%, 1 Sol 5. What I'll do... Damn it. This is not going to get any better. This is going to do this the rest of the time, unfortunately. Bring a supply pod up. Supply pods can land during dust storms, so we're going to be on this. Once, though, we have the farm producing this, contingency is, if this colony fails, which is a possibility at this point, setting up a new colony site really isn't, there's no good spots. This is the best spot because we've got concrete here, we've got metal, we got rare metals. There's nowhere else that I've located so far that has all four things. Because we don't have, there's water here, but no rare metals. There's rare metals and metals and concrete here, but no water. Concrete and water here, no metals, no metals, concrete. This map is not the best with which to do this. That's maybe a 2. Okay, 2 days, 8, 13. Ooh, this is going to be close. We got a pipe leak, which is fine, again, because this is shut off. That was the goal, that was the whole point of this, was to make sure that this was not going to happen.
Complete.
Automated systems are done. Praise God. Automated extractors, automated machine parts factories, things like that. Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, let's go ahead and build one of these bad boys. It's going to take a ton of power, but we desperately, desperately need it. Automated machine parts factory takes 30 metals, 10 machine parts will actually start producing machine parts for me. And oh, you don't need to be piped in. Duh. I'm going to set you off over here. Again, the pods can land during dust storms. The rockets cannot. Keep that in mind. Alright, we've got some emergency supplies. I don't even have the machine parts to get this thing fully built, by the way. The rest are up here on this guy. It also, it's going to take 15 oxygen, 15 polymers to fix this dome right now. Boost food? Okay. I'm going to turn you off. And I'm going to put the unemployed colonists into here. Boom. Problem solved. Ish. So now we're losing... Now we've got 18 hours worth of water. This one is just shy. No, he's already down. Alright. Me has a bad feeling about this. Me has a very bad feeling about this. Oh, I'm committed. Yeah, we're missing 2 machine parts for this guy. Once the dust storm ends in 2 hours, assuming there's any colonists left, I can't even fix this thing with the polymers I have, because I have none. I already spent all my money bringing up more polymers. So I think the broken dome is the end of us.
Resources are low.
Yeah, okay. So, let's kind of do a debrief / post-mortem on this colony. Might as well do it now. Good setup here, because we do have metals here. We got water over here. We got a breakthrough site, an eyeball. We got the underground entrance right there. We could, theoretically, go for an underground colony in the next go. Start off down here, assuming this is still a spot. Over here where the other entrance is, we just have concrete. That's it. There's not a lot to work with here. I like this spot. I'm not going to lie. This is a good spot. It's just that this map has sufficiently killed us. There's no getting out of this. We're up a creek. We have 20 hours of oxygen. This dust storm's going to last for another 2 days. We have 1 hour of water. Again, 2 days. I'm calling it. So, restarting the map. I do want to kind of look down in these sectors. Maybe something else popped up down here. But up here, not great. Alright, let's take another crack at it. And we're back on the map. We're back at day 1. I'm fully restarting here. Research. I want you, in this order. Alright, and before we do that, I'm going to go ahead, burn a supply pod, bring down some more orbital probes. I'm immediately going to do this because if I can get more supply pods down here, we can find out where we're going to be. The map, the underground entrances are in the same spots. They were here in the first go through, they were here in this first go through also. I was actually expecting them to be a little bit different. Damn. I was really hoping to get that one first. BSC is now on this map. BSC is actually, I want to call this a good thing, because BSC is actually when you can trade materials for money from them. We also have China, and we also have the IMM in this one. So I do want to find that water. I know water's down here. I should have actually just done that to get the research boost, but I'm waiting for the supply pod to arrive. We're going to get 10 orbital probes. We're going to find out some stuff where we know things are going to be. Mainly, we're going to scan the low ground. I do like the idea of scanning this spot and over here just to make sure we're able to bring stuff in these sectors. I do think maybe a low ground may be the way to go this time. Once this pod arrives, though, we'll see that it's we're gonna pop up. We'll be okay. 6 drones, drone hub. Okay, yeah, it's the same loadout too that I had the first time through. All it did was just hit restart map. Just takes you back to day 1, and you can start over, which is what we're doing here. Again, there's nothing wrong with this spot, except it killed me. We know there's water around here, but it's too far away for me to actually utilize. So let's get the water.
Milestone achieved.
Just get that confirmed.
Anomaly found.
Not a bad spot, but there's no water here. Oh, hello. This might be a way to go. Note, there's no rare metals in this area. Okay, I can work with this. A lot of metals. We got a water deposit. That's huge for me. Go ahead and bring this bad boy down. We'll bring it down. Bring it down here. We got our 8 free supply pods too, because we found those deposits. Okay, go ahead and grab stuff. We're going to go ahead and level this area off first, because I do want to build my dome kind of in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten this bad boy out. Alright, going to produce a bunch of waste rock. Fine. And I do actually need to bring another supply pod down with an RC Explorer. Once this area is cleaned out, we'll go ahead and set up our infrastructure. I had all the orbital probes on it, so we don't need to do anything with that. So I do think we got 3 keys nearby. That's good. We got a breakthrough and we got a beaker. A lot of stuff we can do here. 1900 here, 328 here. All right. So I think my drone hub will go in this area about here, which is why I wanted to kind of like set this up in this area, was to have a spot where I could put this all down. Let's go ahead and put that there. We'll clear this all out. And of course, drone swarm, getting that technology done up, super critically important. Let's go ahead. Sterling Gen. Moisture Vaporator. Fuel Refinery. Just going to keep it all on one line. There we go. Start producing the fuel we need to keep this thing, to get this rocket back up to Earth. Alright, waiting on that, totally fine. And then from here we can just connect over here and get the concrete we need. Not using any of my polymers, we don't need the extra power pull right now. If I want to build a solar panel, I totally can. Go ahead and drop it down over, yeah. Get an RC Explorer. Not going to use it on the beaker. Not going to use it on the beaker. I'm going to use it on the keys first, because I want those keys. And if I do want to get the whole thing, get the breakthrough first, that's where I'll use it. But a couple metal deposits will keep us going for a little while until we locate other things. I actually do want to get a metals. No, wait, I want a wind turbine. No. Yeah, I got enough for a wind turbine. I want a small one. Here's why. One sensor tower will actually be a very long way for us. So getting this built up... Oh wait, shit, can't do that. Stopping. You realize my mistake first.
Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
Okay, got that. Launching a rocket, constructing a dome, first human. Those are going to be a little bit more difficult. Mars crowdfunding, I believe, is going to get us a little bit of extra cash, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right there. Weird. I'm going to grab Mars crowdfunding for the obvious reason of I can use it, do an outsourcing with it. And use the outsourcing, it moves like you go for the automated systems. Dig deep. Ooh, a new event. One of our scientists just reanalyzed the scan data and found traces of resource deposits that you didn't know existed. The data seems correct, but our equipment wasn't calibrated to detect the sites. You congratulate your colleague. Let's go ahead and gain a discount on the deep scanning technology. Okay, so we got 5,000 metal available right over there. Deep scanning, which is right... Okay, was expecting something else. Who knows? I was expecting to get be able to see it and also see, hey, it's actually going to be a bit more of a discount than I was expecting. So, where the hell was that? All right, let's go ahead and keep you off.
Research complete.
Okay, I do need a solar panel, don't I? Crap. Fine, I'll build you a solar panel. It'll make you happy.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren
Explore AI.
environs of the-
Oh, wow. It's got a couple here going. I'm going to go for these ones. Yeah. Explore AI will let us get an extra bit of research, and then... Brain just froze. Sorry. Drone Swarm will let us actually put down the drone hub. I don't like putting down the drone hubs, and I don't recommend you put down the drone hubs until you have the Drone Swarm tech research, because it gives you extra drones, even in your stuff that's pretty fat.
Scanned.
Sweet, another key and a... Ooh, polymers. I'll take those. I'll need those for my dome. We got a fissure here. Don't think we get dust devils from that, but I do know we get... I think we just get stuff coming out of the ground for it. Oh, there was a vista for that, but I guess not. Oh, well. Oh, you got a deep water deposit located, too. 5,000 right next to the underground entrance. That's going to be very hard for me to actually utilize, but I'll take what I can get at this rate. Okay. Let's go ahead and also set up a large dump site over here. It's going to be a happy little dumping site. It'll keep the drones busy for a bit, too. And, of course, once I locate advanced Martian engines, we'll go ahead and beeline that research to make sure that gets done. Low G hydrosynthesis, mag filtering, technologies that we need but are not critical to us right now. There's nothing in this sector. I'd be surprised if anything shows up in E2 because there's only, it says 47% buildable. This thing right here, I think it would make it quite difficult. Okay, we've got some concrete going. Alright, and you can actually be on during the overnight hours because we have the excess power going for that. As long as we're still producing fuel, we're okay. And doing the math, it takes 3 days of this guy being online full for it to actually produce enough.
Meteor incoming.
I'm fine. 3 full days operating in order for it to... I have no idea why I was trying to load the rocket with metals. It takes 3 full days operating at full capacity for it to produce enough fuel to be sent back. 4+ days without the AME tech, which is why I'm beelining it. It's also why I'm leaving that anomaly alone, because once it's revealed, it's this one right here usually.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren.
Advanced probes, productivity training. Don't need either of them. We'll grab this breakthrough. If it's something different than the vegetation one we saw last time, all the better. If it isn't, oh well. Alright, so we're 18 of 50 here. Plenty of metal on the ground. I could hook up this other concrete deposit. I do actually want to get a... Well, let's actually put the footprint down for the dome real quick. Research moisture farming and build moisture and get moisture from Earth. Because I want to have this in a way through which I can realize this. Okay, I'm going to turn you off for the moment. Hook it up there. Don't need to do anything more with it right now. It's just more get the footprint set up. So I could do pipes out this way to get to the water. But note, it's barely in range. I think...
Research complete.
Yeah, extra research. I'll take it. There's my... Oh, son of a bitch. That's a kick in the head. Alright. So, that didn't work. It must be the one after that.
Breakthrough discovered.
Martian 1 ingenuity. Martian 1 colonists get plus 10 performance. Not super duper needed. Oh, let's also get this guy built up, because I have no warnings on disasters right now. Let's go ahead and get a sensor tower down. Maybe get this going a little bit. Autonomous hubs, once it's researched, will be very helpful. I get 18 hours warning right now. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Let's keep you off in the overnight hours, then. You take 5? Seriously? Yeah, that's totally fine. because this guy's not producing a ton of power at the moment. But if we can just kind of keep everything alive for a bit, we'll be okay. I've got most of the materials actually to do this, so let's actually turn on the basic dome and get the drones working on this. That way, it just kind of keeps them occupied while we're waiting for the right technology to be researched. 84% over here. You're over here. You're waiting. I don't want to send them into the underground just yet, but it is on my mind that I can totally do that if I want to. I know we'd get. Oh, I got the fissures here also. That explains the research site. We could do.
Sectors.
Could do another. I told you nothing in that sector. Yeah, this fissure's here, so we'd have a better chance of finding stuff in this area too. We don't need metals right now, which is okay. I'm just looking at this water deposit, figuring out how I can get to it.
Research complete.
Drone swarm's done. Oh, I just derped really hard, didn't I? AME's not in physics, it's in engineering. Is it? I should know this. How many hours do I have in this game? I should know the answer to these questions. Alright, let's do this. I'm not actually going to go for the underground. Because I don't want to use this boosted one just yet. But I do think that it's physics and engineering and now where I have to go, but I'm doing the Mars crowdfunding to get the extra cash to do the outsourcing, to do those other things. Yep, there's that fissure shooting off, by the way. Yeah, and I'm at 33 of 50. Had I gotten the technology in the right order and had I actually researched the right bleeping thing, I'd have it. And I can get this rocket off the planet that much sooner. This dome's going to be done next video, no question. Hopefully these colonists will live a little bit longer. I'll actually have some water to hook up and have it. Really, game? This is supposed to be a casual playthrough, not a try to murder me at every opportunity playthrough. I don't even warning for a meteor storm, by the way. I'm going to get one in about 2, 1. Oh, autosave. Wasn't expecting that either. But I am going to have to order up another. Let's go ahead, set them down.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, got a series of tubes. We got some rare metals. We got some water. We got some stuff over here. Just click. Let's click around. Oh, Jumbo Cave. This map sucks. Okay, the Jumbo Cave I will grant. It actually does have a benefit for collapsed tunnel.
Research complete.
Cave ends. The collapsed tunnel, I think like the only benefit for the collapsed tunnel is you get the technology that takes care of renegades.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
Yeah, it's just going to find some stuff down here. I'm not super duper worried about it. Oh. Earth Mars Initiative. Let's beeline that too and get some extra research going. I need research. I need this colony to survive. I need you to drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on what I did horribly, horribly wrong in the first half of this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you all for watching me fail miserably again playing as Russia, and I'll see you all in the next video.